It's vital. One third of our existence centers on it. There's no way you can live without it. If you think you can, well, put that to test and you will prove me right. It is practically impossible because one third of our existence centers on it. Thank you so very kindly that you join us this afternoon for King's Local Daily, your radio vendor, King's 88.5. We've got a couple of papers to run you through if you haven't received any one of the papers from the vendors. I'm Sam Andrews. These are the papers with your radio vendor. Verity News, pro-government, pro-unity party, pro-Joseph Yeman Boakai, seeking truth, inspiring facts. The women's paper, Women Voices, the Doyen Inquirer, the New Republic, the News, the Nation's News since 1989, Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. Hot Pepper, We Too Belong, the Liberian investigator in pursuit of truth and integrity, state celebrating 1 year of existence, and the In Profile Daily. We begin with Verity News, lead story. We are in hell. We are in hell. Protest rocked ANL over alleged labor abuse. Workers assigned, according to the paper, to ArcelorMittal through its subcontracted Afcons stage a protest at Tokode mining site. And the paper is quoting them as saying they are living in hell. We are in hell. It's not what people who sit in Morovia think. There is serious labor abuse. We do not have rights here. That's the lead story of Verity News. The sub-lead story, US 40K in which house summons LRA commissioner. The paper is asking, based on its investigation, 40,000 United States dollars in salary. Who is taking? Is the commissioner, Double Jala, receiving 40,000 United States dollars every month, or who? The paper is reporting that the House of Representatives had summoned LRA Commissioner Double Jala after leaked reports suggest that he is receiving 40,000 United States dollars in monthly salary and benefits. Lawmakers are also accusing him of acquiring a vehicle costing over 100,000 United States dollars. That's the sub-lead of Verity News. The paper is asking, who is taking 40,000 United States dollars? The commissioner, LRA, the House has summoned him to give a full understanding based on what they have gathered, whether it is true that he, Double Jala, is receiving 40,000 United States dollars every month as salary and benefits, and also the buying of 100,000 United States dollars car. This is rescue. Rescue is rescuing opulently, extravagant. Oh yes, rescue has rescued. The back page of Verity News. President Bouaka visits EBK barracks. President Bouaka visits EBK barracks. There, the president said, God is not making land. That means there is no free land in Liberia. God has not given any free land. All of the lands in the country occupied by people. If you want free land, go to God. That's what the president meant. Verity News is out for 40, only 40, this day and this afternoon. So look for land in heaven. Do not look for land on earth. President Joseph Yimam Bouaka has told the people of Liberia and the whole world, there is no free land in Liberia. No free land on the earth called Liberia. If you want land, go to God. Then he can give you land in heaven or anywhere. But for Liberia, no. Very sarcastic of a president the country has. The Women Voices newspaper, lead story. The army people know their bandages. The army people know their bandages. President Bouaka sides with the military, leaving no hope for 72nd eviction victims. That's the lead story of the Women Voices newspaper. The army people know their boundaries. President Bouaka sides with the military, leaving no hope for 72nd eviction victims. He's on the front page along with some of those who got affected by and from the eviction. The president is on the front page. God's principal deputy, God's special assistant, who said God is not making new land. Unity Party officials are just sarcastic. Everyone is just putting out sarcasm, and it is bad. You can't be leader. The same president who said people were cheeky, people are unruly, they get on the radio, they say all kinds of things. Ironically, it is the same president who is just putting out sarcasm. Oh God, Liberia, this country. The sub-lead story. We will start investment here soon. Prominent Nigerian chief to begin agriculture investment in Liberia. Yes, that's the announcement. They will make the announcement and make you to believe that they are ready that the government is open to business, open to development. Before you can realize it, the Nigerian man say he get all the land. The back page of the Women Voices newspaper in this mystery country called Liberia. Women claim top house clerk post. Women claim top house clerk post. Councillor Kenley calls for victim-centered justice process. We need Health Minister Koto to intervene. Volunteer health workers decry unfair employment. The paper is sold for just 40. The Women Voices. You want to get a copy, please. Next, Bedoyan Inquirer. Like the Women Voices, the Inquirer is running the same. No, God is not making new land. Lee Story, President Bwakai. Bwakai backs AFL in 72nd Land Barracks, land dispute. Press Bwakai. That's how the paper is carrying it. Bwakai backs AFL in 72nd Barracks land dispute. He's on the front page alongside some of the victims. Mr. God is not making new land. Other stories, the front page, government launches ambitious revenue transparency drive. Liberia recommits to ECOWAS single currency. The back page of the Inquirer newspaper. EPA respond to AP report against B. Manting, the head of that institution, Dr. Emmanuel Yakbawlo. On the back page, UL kicks off year-long celebration at 75. The white president, the white-skinned president of Liberia, University of Liberia, Dr. Leah Mapaya, the American president, is on the back page. The paper is sold for only 40 Liberian dollars. It's coming up to 60 minutes after 12 midday. If you just tuned in, you are watching and listening to King's Local Daily, your radio vendor, King's 88.5, on the 6th day of February 2026. We are transmitting from Central Monrovia. The New Republic, it's next. Lead story. On whose authority? On whose authority? The paper is asking. Harmonization reversals reverberating. Snow warns Gafuan answer questions. The two Liberian stakeholders are on the front page. Unity Party Finance Minister Augustine Gafuan and the opposition leader, Senator Edwin Snow. The back page of the New Republic. Cuba expresses concern Cuba expresses concern. All army lands must be restored to them. All army lands must be restored to them. President Bouakai said, all army lands must be restored to them. The New Republic is out for 40. Did I? No, 50. It's 50 Liberian dollars. Next, the news. The nation's news since 1989. Lead story. The newspaper. Intruder hook. Intruder hook. In capital arts on trial. Intruder hook. In capital arts on trial. The lead story of the newspaper. It carries the man who is presiding over the case, Judge Roosevelt Willie. The footnote story from page the news. Bouakai takes radical path in AFL citizens land dispute. Bouakai takes radical path in AFL citizens land dispute. Is on the front page. Unity Party president, the president that said, God is not making new land, meaning there is no new land for anybody. If you want land, go into heaven. God will give you land. But on earth, there is no land. LIB president. The back page of the newspaper. U.S. 840 million domestic revenue collected in 2025. Finance Minister reports. U.S. 840 million domestic revenue collected in 2025. Finance Minister reports. But you cannot see the impact of the revenue collection. He's on the back page. Senator demands clarity on reverse harmonization. The senator is Edwin Melvin Snow. The news, the nation's news since 1989 is out for only 40 Liberian dollars. Twenty minutes after 12 midday. You're listening to and watching King's Local Daily, your radio vendor, King's 88.5. The Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. Lead story, The Oracle News Daily. Trillions of government data, including tax and financial records, stolen. Hackers demand ransom to prevent global leak. Very intriguing headlines. If you have not gotten the new Oracle News Daily newspaper, you need to. This is unprecedented. This could plunge Liberia into something unprecedented that the government would not be able to handle if what the paper is reporting is the reality. What is happening within the rescue? The rescue. What is happening with all of the education? This is serious. If what the paper is reporting is true. Trillions of government data, including tax and financial records, stolen. Hackers demand ransom to prevent global leak. The paper is saying that a newly emerged ransomware group calling itself Zero Apt has claimed responsibility for a series of cyber attacks against strategic Liberian government agencies, stealing roughly 15 terabytes of sensitive for sovereign data and is demanding negotiations to prevent the information from being published on the dark web. And the paper is running institutions supposedly that might be affected: LRA, LEC, NIC, and others. The back page of the Oracle News Daily: the firm positioning Liberia amongst countries developing sovereign artificial intelligence capabilities. The paper, Oracle News Daily, is out for 40, only 40. You want to get a copy so that you get the detail of this story that seemed intriguing, the headline, or just what the paper opted to report. You want to get a copy for only 40. It's coming up to 23 minutes after 12 midday. Gradually, we are zooming out. Hot pepper, we too belong. Lead story: Double Jala cited over alleged financial irregularities. That's the lead story of the Hot Pepper newspaper. Double Jala cited over alleged financial irregularities. That's the head of Liberia Revenue Authority. He's on the front page. Senator Edwin Snow wants Minister Augustine Kwon-Gafuan clarify alleged harmonization reversal. Liberia does not and will not impose carbon levy on international ships. That's according to the Liberia Maritime Authority. The back page of the paper: Philbert Brown recommends ban on abuse of public officials. Philbert Brown, from where I sit, recommends ban on abuse of public officials. He's on the back page. The sub-lead story: Minister Jabate threatened for helping victims of Satan demolition. Minister Jabate threatened for helping victims of Satan demolition. Yes, he attempted carrying rice. He announced few bags of rice when the people's houses had just been demolished, and they saw it as provocation that he didn't take it serious. It is the same Mark Jabate during the Wias regime land dispute in Nimba County. He threatened to kill the former Chief Justice, Francis Copper. He's on record, which will come on at 3 this afternoon. He said that if nothing happened, he was going to kill the former Chief Justice, Francis Copper. It is the same Mark Jabate today making fun of the people when yesterday the land dispute was a concern for him. Today, it is not a concern because it doesn't concern him. So he said, let's splash few bags of rice on those people because they are peasants, they are downtrodden, they are just nothing. That's the Unity Party minister. So the people threatened, if he ever attempted, he would have regretted it, and he refused to go there. The paper is sold for just 40 Liberian dollars. "26 minutes after 12 midday. Let's take the last two and then we zoom out of Jenem Pesiman's office that we are just squatting so that she doesn't demolish us because we don't have land." The Liberian investigator in pursuit of truth and integrity. Lead story: Why the National Identification Registry still shut down? Why the National Identification Registry still shut down? The paper is reporting the prolonged shutdown of Liberia's National Identification Registry has shifted from a technical matter into a revealing test of how procurement decisions, executive influence, and institutional processes shape the delivery of essential state functions. The back page of the Liberian Investigator is all sports, and the paper is out for $40 Liberian dollars. No, 50. You want to get a copy, please. The last but not the least, and then we are out with 28 minutes after 12 midday, the In Profile Daily. Lead story: noisy parties. Twine bullies CMC orders. Noisy parties. Twine bullies CMC orders. The paper is quoting Senator Yan D. Twine Jr. as branding some Nibians whom he claimed aligned with smaller offshoots political parties of intentionally portraying the Unity Party-led government in a negative light to mislead. So he referred to those parties as noisy parties, mentioning CMC and others. Not good for him at all. God is not making new land. Bwaka tells 72nd affected residents, God is not making new land. So there is no new land in Liberia. God has not given new land. You wait until God can give new land, then you can claim land in Liberia. Simply that what President Bwaka said, very sarcastic. You can't do that. The same thing the Minister of Finance said, that they need to create a ministry of bread and butter. Another sarcasm to the people again. The back page, 500 students abandoned. Public school collapse. The paper, the In Profile Daily, is out for only $40 Liberian dollars. 29 minutes after 12 midday. Thank you ever so much for being with us. That's all the time we've got to be on the show. We are out of Jen Pesiman's office so that we're not demolished, because God has not given us a land. So we are out. I'm Sam Andrews.
From the latest news to your favorite tunes, we've got your back morning, night, and afternoon. Join our family, connect with your crew. Kings FM 88.5, just for you.